Hi everyone, in this video we will be solving multi-step inequalities. Doing this is exactly the same as equations. The only thing different is if we divide or multiply by a negative, then we have to flip the inequality. Okay, so doing this like an equation. Alright, so first we will minus 9 to both sides. So subtracting 9 to both sides, 9's go away. 4t, bring down greater than 21 minus 9 is 12, so divide by 4, and t is greater than 3. So graphing that on the number line, we have 3. It's greater than, so it's an open circle, and greater than 3, so we're shading to the right. The next example, okay, so solving for a, if we add 7, draw the line, bring down the inequality. Okay, so negative 6a is less than or equal to 24. So dividing by negative 6, divide by negative 6. So dividing by the negative means to flip our symbol. So less than or equal to becomes greater than or equal to. So we'll have a is greater than or equal to negative 4. Okay, so we're at negative 4, and that's a closed circle, and we're shading to the right to have it. So a is greater than or equal to negative 4. Next one. Okay, so solving for t in this one, we'll start by distributing. So 3t plus 3 minus 4t greater than or equal to negative 5. Okay, so combining like terms, we have 3t minus 4t, so negative 1t plus 3 greater than or equal to negative 5. Subtract 3, so negative t greater than or equal to negative 8. Dividing by the negative, t is, we have to flip less than or equal to 8. And we flip it because we divided by the negative. So we'll have 8 on the number line, a closed circle, and we're shading less than 8, so to the left. Next one, okay, so solving that one, we will distribute the negative 2. So since the 5 is not attached to the parentheses, we're only distributing the negative 2. So we will get 5 minus 8m minus 14, distributing the negative, greater than or equal to 15. It's greater than or equal to 15. Okay, so solving this, combining like terms, 5 minus 14. So 5 minus 14 is negative 9. So negative 9 minus 8m is 15. Okay, so add 9. So 24 is less than or equal to negative 8m. So dividing by negative 8, divide by negative 8. Dividing by the negative means we have to flip, so it becomes greater than or equal to m and negative 3. And since the m is to the right, we have to flip the whole thing around. M is less than or equal to negative 3. So on graphing this, here's negative 3, and we're a closed circle shading less than or to the left. Okay, so here we have variables on both sides, so minus 3n, draw your line so the 3n's cancel. You'll get 3n minus 1 greater than 8. So add 1, 3n greater than 9, divide by 3, n greater than 3. So we're at 3 with an open circle, and we're shading greater than that. Solving this one, so we have b on both sides, so add 2b, add 2b, draw your line, bring down the symbol. So 5b plus 12 is greater than 27, minus 12 minus 12, bring down the sign. So 27 minus 12 is 15, so 15. So divide by 5, divide by 5, and b is greater than 3. So here's 3, and open circle because it's not equal to, and we're shading bigger than 3. Notice in both of these that our final answer always has the variable to the left, b greater than 3, n greater than 3. These ones are called inequalities with special solutions, so that usually means no solution or infinite solutions. Okay, so going to solve this one, let's see, distribute the 2, bring down the symbol 10 minus 8a, and 10 minus 8a. Okay, so if we add 8a and add 8a, the 8a's go away and we get 10 is greater than or equal to 10. So in this case, since 10 equals 10, since it's true, we have infinite solutions, or all real numbers. So the answer to this problem is infinite solutions, so or all real numbers, so we would graph the entire number line. Every value makes it true. In doing this one, okay, so bring down the symbol. 7m minus m is 6m plus 7. So if we minus 6m from both sides, they both go away and we get negative 5 is greater than 7. Since the number negative 5 is not larger than 7, this one is no solution. And no solution means that we would not darken any numbers on the number line. In this one it says that you want to make a rectangular banner that is 18 feet long. Okay, so 18 feet long. You have no more than 48 feet of trim for the banner. What are the possible widths? Okay, so writing total equals sum of parts, and also drawing a rectangle for your banner. So you have 18 feet for the length and 18 feet for the length. Okay, and then we don't know what the widths are, but we're wondering what are the possible widths. Okay, so the total that we have here is 48 feet. So that's going to be 2 of the lengths and 2 of the widths. So 2 of the lengths, 18 plus 18 is 36. And 2 of the widths is 2 x's. Okay, so solving this equation, minus 36 to both sides. Draw your line. 36 is cancel. 48 minus 36 is 12. 12 equals 2x. So divide by 2, and x equals 6. So if it were to use 6, we would use exactly 48 feet of trim. If this were 6 and 6, then it would be exactly 48. So what are the possible widths of the banner? That means that we're not able to use more than 48 feet. So that means that the width could at most be 6. So the width, W, can actually be less than or equal to 6 feet. It can be equal to because then we would use exactly the 48 feet. But it could be less than that because then we would have enough trim to be able to create it. So graphing this on the number line, if this number is 6, but it would still need to have some width. It cannot be in negatives, so we're not going to just put an arrow. So it has to be greater than 0, so an open circle on 0. And the width could be between 0 and up to 6. Alright, see you in class tomorrow.